Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you will. And welcome back to the Beta Plan playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. And welcome to the cursed episode. The cursed episode? Yes, the cursed episode. This is the third, or I think even the fourth time I'm trying to record it. Yeah, video glitches, not recording my microphone, and what have you not. So unfortunately, this time it's not going to be very blind, but, and all the things that I've said, and all the very, very good jokes that would be worthy of an Oscar you've now missed. No! Yeah, unfortunately. The first thing that we have to say, of course, the last time we left off, we were at the court of Count Ulsi, the Ventru, and, well, his children. These three ladies, who are somewhat special.
So, Christophe has not yet perished at the hands of the vampire priest. The deadly nature of thy mission inflames my sister Tata, and my sister Zil entreats me tell thee that she too is filled with lust for thee. She cannot resist the charms of an immortal so close to death's door.
Yes, and that's why vampires can't really, do it very well unless they spend blood in order to do so. And moreover, what is your gain, Ventru? Let's be honest here. Normally, whatever you do has a political gain. Speaking of being a bit out of tune, I last time said that nymphs were tied to trees. Yeah, that's a dryad, of course, not a nymph. I'm so sorry about that. Now, I know it's going to look extremely smug, but you always want to show up in every episode that I try to record of this. I wonder if you are the harbinger of doom, Clanky. You're so loud with your clankiness. But, yeah, when I learned from our little inventory here that I have to go to the inner stat to get to the rooftop, I already remembered this door, which was locked. But this time, it is not, so yes, we can go up here. And, well, this is just getting inside of the building, so we can still have people follow us and not, well, do everything individually. Which, by the way, we did level a little bit. We gave dexterity to both me as well as Willem, as it, well, both counts for trying to swing more often as well as being more accurate. So both of us got a dexterity boost. Serena got a little boost in her fortitude. After all, she hasn't got a lot of defenses, so I thought it was good for that. And I increased her intelligence because we do want to get to those awesome disciplines. I even learned from, well, both by being told as well as reading that, well, that flame discipline that I saw that the Tremere hardly were capable of using. Yeah, the top level thing of that is an insta-kill. And Serena was already always the one to be in the background, so yeah. But let me first now show your attention to the staircase. Now, I lived in Vienna for a year. Now, I haven't seen everything of Vienna, I give that in, but I've never seen a staircase on top of rooftops. But we're not gonna question it beyond that, so let's go, guys. Well, guys and one girl. At least I assume so. I never did test made certain by looking under her robes. But then again, if I would do that with Serena, I think I'm gonna find some teeth right in my neck. Clanky! You're here as well. I see you. You heard him? He had to be in there. Clanky! People, give him an applause. Yeah, I'm sorry, we have to skip that cutscene because, well, I can only record this game if I play it in windowed mode. But a known problem of this game is that if you play the windowed mode, all the cutscenes go pinkish and greenish and blackish and, well, yeah, ugly-ish. So, unfortunately, we have to do without. I'm really sorry for it because, well, I hope that they were beautiful. But
I stand.
I shall depart.
I hold.
I do withdraw.
we have to go into this mode again because, well, we're going into combat, which means, of course, we cannot use a team.
Let loose thy wrath.
Yes, I mean what I say there, but it's that little weirdish thing that is Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. But luckily, now that we've No, I triggered both of them. I triggered both of them. I was too quick. I ran too far down the staircase.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound.
Ah, luckily the team is here to take it on. But let's put you on defensive because I kind of don't want you to use powers. And we have this guy in a chokehold. Speaking of chokeholds and draining people dry of their precious blood. What? Oh, that's him talking. I was wondering, like. What I've done is I've drained you dry, my man. And this, by the way, is a La Sombra ghoul. And of course, we all know La Sombras, but this is but a ghoul. So we won't not have problems with the Masters of the Shadows to immediately use those shadow abilities on us. Ow! Holy heck, how many times did you just hit there?
Come hither and hear the sweet sound. Let's loose thy wrath.
Everybody attack, because this man is trying to kill me, and I do not appreciate it. There we go. Oh, you didn't come to my aid despite being unaggressive, and the last time you ran down all the way from upstairs, but... Oh, so, talking about biting, remember those many times that we had a little conversation with Willem? You know, when he went into a little frenzy and nibbled my neck? A little bit too much of the intimacy? Yeah! How do you do that, Willem? Protect wearer from vampire bites. I have the feeling that this neck guard is completely bullshit. I am so sorry, but it's total cack. It says I will not be... Oh, protect wearer from vampire bites. If it only gives a slight protection, well then it doesn't matter because... Willem goes in such a frenzy that he kills you or tries to grab you until he finally manages, and he always grabs me instead of the enemy. So, yeah. I'm gonna sell that neck guard. It's just not worth it. It just isn't, man. It's a shame. And by the way, yes, I noticed, if you were wondering, those goodies. Yes, but there is no bridge here. So we're going to have to... Whoa! Game. Thank you. So we're going to have to get there in another way. And I already know how to do it. And this game is, in that case, it's pretty linear, so you don't really have to fear of, well, missing out on something like that. This ring is really, really hidden. But we have it. So yeah. And yeah, I know I'm going a little quick for this area. That's because, well, I'm playing this for the third... No, I think the fourth time. What happened? Oh yeah, I do remember what happened a time where I stopped like, this is ridiculous. But I will get to that in a moment. Let's first go ahead. No, hold on. I am full of blood. Let Serena have a little bite. Serena, my lady. My dark mistress of the night. It's unto you that I wish to give you a gift. The gift of blood. I think I triggered the rat. Yeah, I did. And the ghoul rats aren't that tough, so I think even Serena can handle those. And there's a guy with a crossbow. But first, let's trigger this rat. Oh, I seriously dislike that if you're tap close, you go as slow as molasses. It's like, oh, you know, there's an enemy behind me and I'm not gonna do anything and what have you not. I don't want to walk in. This rat is smart. I don't want to walk in there because, well, it is daylight. And thus, if I stand in the rays of the sun, being the vampire that I am, I'm gonna burn to death. And if you don't believe me...
Hated sun that murder me.
Yes, it does. So yeah, that's why I don't want to stand in there. The rat took the right route, but it's dead. And look at these bulls. They fly matrix style, very slowly. Ah, we want you all. And by the way, as you can see, this guy, well, unlike the one that hit Kristoff like 3 times in a row, the crossbow guys don't scare me that much. They seem to miss so often that it is, well, they're just not a threat. Oh my dear God, Serena, eat with a little bit less sound, will you? You already all leave your corpses behind. You're all really, really, really sloppy eaters. Vampires.
You die.
Yeah, your colleague already asked the same question and my answer is the same. I'm nibbling on your neck in order to gain your blood. So, let's go. Willem, you could use a bite. Not incredibly, but you could use a bite. There you go. And Eric. Oh. Alright, Willem. Team is here. Let's get around the corner. Let's get ready to nibble. And let's attract this man.
Stand and deliver.
Well,
I salute thee, O worthy opponent, and I thank thee for thy possessions.
did you hear that? Mr. Cocky saluting me in one of my positions. Yeah, unfortunately, my friend, you went around the corner and there was a vampire who said, ah. And then his teeth did go right through your pathetic little cloth and your blood was mine. So, the one family member that we haven't seen a lot of yet, well, not really family member, seeing of a different clan, but yeah. The man that we haven't seen a lot of yet is Eric. The big burly man here. The one that reminds me of a Celtic warrior. And I think they certainly want to do that with also this lap across here. Who needs a crit when you can insta-kill a rat? Because this man is wielding a two-handed blade and yowza. All that I've seen of him, he is ready to do some damage.
Stand and deliver.
Ah, come on, grab him.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound, my
Whoa, there we go, finally. Oh, not you two. You are all so grabby. By the way, I've also learned from reading that, and somebody that was commented as well, that, well, the AI does drain people completely dry if you bring feed up to level 5. But getting already feed level 4 costs 3,750 XP, which is a ton. Which, for me, it kind of feels... I don't know how to put this. Odd that you can actually drain people dry at level 3, but if you want the AI to do it, you need to bring to level 5. Okay. But alright, so let's bring up our people. Serena, making sure that this is not a sausage fest. If you don't know that word, then don't worry. It's not really something you need in your vocabulary, but it is just a thing. Okay, Christoph. So now we're going to the place where I died for the third time. And why is this?
Burns me.
Christoph, you better want to walk through that. That's also something really annoying of the game. Every time you get hit, you completely stop in your tracks and they forget what you were doing. But yeah, here, see? I can't walk here for some reason, but I can walk here. This whole area is a little finicky where you can hit or cannot. And this pendulum, let's call it that way, has a really odd hitbox. If you stand like here, you're safe. But if you stand in front of this pillar where it clearly doesn't hit, it actually does hit you. And it is a one-time KO. And getting to the other side sometimes, nets you the impossibility to do it. As you can see there already, the first click was a no-go. It is so finicky, and because it's a one hit, I have to use celerity, in my opinion, to get through this a bit proper. So let's first see that we make use of our celerity.
It burns me to ash.
I like, by the way, or find it funny, let me put it better, that from all the vampires, it is Christoph that goes really burns me to ash when the sun does burn him.
Stand and deliver.
I wanna... Yes, thank you. It is sometimes so finicky to get somewhere. Uh-oh.
Come hither and
no. We have now two opponents. Come on, Christoph.
Come hither and hiss thy wrath.
I hope there's enough shadow around here that people don't go crazy and, can kill this man before anything of interest happens. And we kill him pretty easily. That guy is still on it, and we are still on celerity, so let's run in here. See, I can't move. That's what I meant with the... It is a little bit weird in this area. Something around this doorway is blocking movement. And that's the same problem with the pendulum. And when you click around this area, your movement is cancelled, and then you're standing halfway in the pendulum, and it's a one-time KO. And I found that... Well, then I didn't find so much of a problem. In fact, I continued on when Christoph just died to that. But then also... Mr. Willem died to that even while being in celerity mode because, well, I stopped mid-track because I clicked on something I couldn't move, and then the hitbox was really wide on that thing. So I kind of died again, and then the other two just didn't have the proper speed, so I had to restart. That was just too ridiculous to be true. So unfortunately, because of that, you will miss the wonderful gag that I made here when I was picking this up and, Will said hi to the guys that were standing up there, because now we are at the loot that we first saw. And I do find it very shame that we have to do this all over again, because I did find some excellent loot down here. I hope I get the same thing, but seeing we already know that some of the loot is randomized that you find, well... Yeah, that is something different. This is gonna be in here, please. Oh, it's on the other side now. We have it again, the unholy skill mill. Now, I like to have this, but unfortunately I'm a bit weird that I want it because I can't use it, and I will show you why in a moment. What the heck is that for kind of... That graphical artifact that happened a little bit more. I have that feeling that my computer is dying, or that this game just sometimes has glitches. But what we also find here is a Tome of Dominate, which fits absolutely the fact that we are fighting, or going to find, La Sombra, who are all about the shadows and dominate, which you should of course know from watching my other vampire series. But yeah, let's get everybody through the sun. I must say, Willem is very lucky that he didn't take any sun damage over there. That's why I'm kind of afraid to use my allies in this area, because they're not smart enough to understand that they should not walk in the sun. And, well, they will burn to a crisp constantly. It's a shame that a game that seems fun in general is being brought down by so many little things. Ah, come on, walk it off, man. Walk it off. Ah, good. See, I can't click there, but I can click here. It's very finicky around this area. And that is just a shame because, well, that comes another restart. I do like the animation when the sun is burning them. I love it. I also just love the way she's dressed. Serena here. Alright, but, oh yeah, we have another little batch of sun to go through, isn't it? Yes, we have to go through here. Don't, Christoph, if something hurts you, it's kind of a dumb idea to stand in the middle of it and wait for it to hurt yourself a little more. We want to lure out one of the guys.
Stand and deliver.
Yeah, somebody said stand and deliver. That means that he has been triggered. Come up. Here, you bloody bastards. Here, see? They miss constantly. Point blank range, doesn't matter. But you know, that makes us evenly matched because I can't hit the speed for some reason. There we go. Finally got through it. This was almost a fight where it might have been better to actually swing our sword. And I find it a bit of a shame that the game where, well, you have these many combat options, that the best opts just to go, hello, bye, feed, hello, bye, feed. And it's just the lone bosses for now, where it seems that you need to unleash all your vampiric wrath. But, oh, that's what it takes, and that is what it takes. There we go, Willem. Willem, I just had this talk already with Christoph. It's not smart to stand still in the middle of the bloody sun if that hurts you so much. Yeah, I want to get everybody through here because, well, I know that the room next up is like... The next room has 4 guys and, well, we killed one of them, but if it goes wrong and we attract all their attention, I want the whole team to be here. There we go. Everybody through the sun. And yeah, the way that this area is set up reminds me of, I think it's Mass Effect 3, where you pick up Tali once again. Although that doesn't directly hurt you, it has a place where your shield goes down when you stand in certain places of the sun. Because the star is having a few little problems and emitting some painful rays. Ah! Alright, fight him with the swords. I'm watching a close eye here. There we go. To make sure that they don't... well, I wouldn't want them to use their powers, but I couldn't stop that if they were inclined to do so. But more that they wouldn't walk into the sun or into the room. But there we go. Killed another guy. Yeah, the way the camera pans sometimes. Did I trigger 1 or did I trigger 2? I think I triggered 1. That is good. Oh, and the whole team. Oh.
Stand thy ground.
Stand thy ground. Stand thy ground.
Hate it, son that murder me.
That's why I said stand your ground.
Relieve thyself with thy words.
There we go. Because there is sun over there, folks. I do know what's best for you. And what is best for you is not to stand in the sun. Luckily that was short-lived because I did hit them on defensive, but yoza. Yeah, that vampire control system. But what I forgot to show you is why I wanted the armor, but on the other hand that's kind of silly because I can't use it. And why is that, you ask? Well, oh, sorry. Physical. No, that's psychic protection. We need spirit touch. Here we go. Max 40 humanity. That is really low. This game is teasing me to be, well, a monster, I would say. By the way, 70 damage. Oh, that's way better than the Claymore. But yeah, it's teasing me to be a true monster. Because it wants my humanity lowered if I want the best gear, so it seems. Because, humanity, 65, 70, 50, and 60. Yeah, it just wants my humanity lower and lower and lower. Stand on the defensive, but stand around the gate. I didn't even trigger those two, I triggered somebody else. I hear somebody being triggered. Stand and deliver. Yes, indeed.
Come hither and hear the sweet sound my sword sings.
There we go. This time his hit was a little bit less damaging. And this is why I want Christoph to be, well, kind of tanky. Of course, I could do it with anybody else, but one person in the team, I have the feeling, should be really tanky. And that's more or less what I'm going with Christoph. With Willem being the sneaky guy, with Serena doing everything that is, what's the word I'm looking for in English? Utility. Being the utility person, and the flanker with the high damage will be Eric. So I want to get through this room before I end the episode. All those two rats don't bother me too much. I did trigger them. Oh, come on, man. Do you miss a rat? Serena killed the rats easier than you did. Stand and deliver. Yes. Thank you very much. Stand and deliver your blood to me. I am such evil villain that I laugh really weirdly and should probably go to a doctor for that. Because that's really not healthy, the way that sounds. I do see a scroll over there. I see a chest. These barrels do not seem to be smashable. Once again, Christoph, I already told, I think it was Serena. Eat with a little bit less noise, man. It is really inappropriate. I don't think he's dropping a goodie. And this rat did. Ooh, a silver necklace. That's the first silver, silver thing. Not the first silver thing. We have found many silver rings, but the first thing for around the neck that isn't, well, my neck guard. Oh, we have barrels we can smash. A scroll of awaken. Never bad to have. Man, these barrels were hardly visible out here in the dark. Well, with that I say, well, we've reached the point at least where what I had reached, or almost had reached. I did know there was 4 guys in here, but that, as said, my voice didn't record up here. So we are at the point here that, well, I had reached, and this is where I end the episode. Hopefully every time this went correct, and I won't go bunkers yet again over something that went wrong with this recording. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.